Hi guys, my name is Zita. Welcome back to my channel. Whoa! Today I brought out the mic. Brought the mic out. Today we stripped out the mic because it's way more comfortable for me this way. And today I'm gonna do like a chit chat, sit down and talk video. I'm gonna be telling you guys, and we're gonna talk about my 10 favorite books. As you already read by the title, that's why I clicked on it. We're gonna be talking about my 10 favorite books. They're not in order, just the 10 books I thought of when I thought of the word favorite books and the number 10. Thought, and these what came out with me, okay? And I still have a lot of favorite books, but these just what I got. We're starting off strong with my favorite, and y'all probably know about it, Abby Jimenez. Surprise, surprise, but we're not surprised. Okay, we're starting off strong with my favorite Abby Jimenez book, which is, surprise, surprise, yet not surprise, yours truly. Why did I say yours truly? Whatever. Why I love this, you may ask? Jacob. Not because what you think, it's just because this guy will always be engraved in my memory because I have never met someone with anxiety before, nor have I ever read about someone who has anxiety. So Jacob was like an opening to what anxiety could be, and reading the whole book with someone who has anxiety and like severe anxiety was so eye-opening to me. I do not remember myself before knowing what anxiety felt like. Not that I felt it, but I felt it. You understand? Like, I felt it through the book. I didn't feel it in real life. I'm a person with zero social anxiety, zero anxiety. Hopefully, I will never have anxiety, okay? No shame to anyone who has anxiety. God help you. I just have no social anxiety. So, seeing what he goes through as an anxious person and like what goes in his little head, it's so packed. It's not funny. And just the things that he has to prepare to like go out or like meet new people, eat from a new restaurant, like eat new food, or like try anything new, or like going anywhere outside of his comfort zone is so challenging to him and so hard that I cannot imagine that. And the way that Brianna just helped him through every single situation that he's been through, you telling me that I'm not supposed to love them? How? I still didn't talk about the love story yet. We still don't talk about the fake dating yet. We still didn't talk about a lot of things. My favorite thing about the whole book was the anxiety representation. Now I know what a person who has anxiety feels like, think, and how they would react to certain things, what makes them have panic attack, and just like when their anxiety is being high, what could possibly happen. Wouldn't have known if I didn't read this book. And the love story, guys, the way that I didn't read anything about the book, the only thing that I knew about it was that it was Brianna's book. And the way that I loved and devoured Brianna and Part of Your World, and I was like, I cannot wait to read yours truly. Read it, got obsessed with it. So I already loved Brianna before. Told you I didn't read anything about the book. So when the fake dating hit me across the face, I was like, yes, hate me more. The ending had me sobbing and absolutely baffled. I was sobbing at 2 in the morning. It's not funny. I still have videos of myself sobbing to that book. Take me back to the night we met. Bring me back to these days, like to those days. 5 stars. But however, yours truly is in a wrap up, and I have the spice guide in it because this unfortunately does have spice, and the way that I can just rip them off the pages and give you the book read without the spice, I'm genuinely 100% thinking that if I buy this paperback, I'm just gonna rip off the spice and just give it to anyone to read, because nothing, the only thing that stopped me from recommending this book to like my brothers and sisters because of the spice. I personally skipped it. If they assume that I read that, the way I would just jump out of the window, they're not gonna view me as the same person again. Rip off the spice and give it to them to read, because other than that, the book is perfect. And basically all Abby Jimenez's books are like that. All of them. While we're on the topic of Abby Jimenez, why not bring Just for the Summer? That's what I was wondering, like, why not bring Just for the Summer? And what I loved about it is this book was just like so emotionally packed in an emotional way, and just like each character has its own trauma and like own things that they're going through. Emma especially, like if you know like psychology and these things, you would understand why Emma the way that she is right off the bat. You would know that there's no way this girl is like traveling every few months for no reason to try a new hospital, and then she just keeps going around the states. You understand that this girl had abandonment issues. Check the trigger warning because y'all gonna sob. I didn't sob, but I feel like I'm yelling. There's a possibility that y'all gonna sob, so prepare yourselves. And Justin and what he did for her, like seeing that this man was willing to sacrifice his life and his lifestyle just to be with her, shocks me, baffles me, kills me every single time. I'm screaming, crying, throwing up. Not fair. And Emma, I literally said that I just want to give her a hug. I really just want to give her a hug. Like, girl, you don't deserve that. People are trash, and I just want to give you a hug. Loved the siblings in the book. I love the siblings. Next. Guess, you guys, I feel like you guys already know my favorite authors. So we move on to the next author, Anang. I've read 3 of her books, absolutely obsessed with all of her books, starting off with book 1, I Hope This Doesn't Find You. The way that I finished this in August, tell me why I want to read this again. Tell me why I want to reread the book. I love it. Julius and the high schooler that he is. Julius and what he did for Sadie, like the way he stood up for her, and just like as a person who's mainly focused on his academic, he was willing to give up things just for her, and the way that he was just like protecting her without her knowing, and the way just like his flirting as a high schooler just hits. It just hits. You know what I'm saying? It just hits. He's a high schooler, but it hits. It's not my problem. Oh my god, I miss him so much. And Sadie, me and Sadie have a lot of similarities. She's me, I'm her, but we're different. Same, but we're different, you know what I'm saying? While we're on the same topic of similarities, I think that me and Alice from If You Could See the Sun also have a lot of similarities. Like, we both go through the same struggles. I wish I could just hug both of us. The way that if I see her in real life, or if she existed, I would have hugged her and sobbed with her. But unfortunately, she's not real. I'm just gonna sob by myself, and it's fine. And Henry, guys, the plot is literally Henry. I'm there for Henry. Could reread the whole book because Henry is there. His British accent would kill me, would get me, would buy me, would tell me, would kill me, would do me every time. Not even joking. The way I have weakness for people with British accents, actually, I need him. Thank you. Everything about the book was funny. Everything about the book was funny. The kidnapping situation, I was like, oh, I like that. What was that? Henry, he proved himself for the 100th time. And I was like, he did multiple things, and I was like, there's no way that this man's gonna do that. Guess what? He did. He did. And the ending had me sobbing in both of her books. The way that I just need more. I need more. Give me more of these characters. I need more of these characters. Put them in a book. Like, make them go to the same place. Make them know each other. I want to read a book about both of them. Actually, yes, thank you. We're moving on to another author. Now, obviously, my 2 favorite books that y'all already know about. These 2 baby girls. Love them so much. You wonder why Riyadh exists in these 2 books. And Riyadh existing in these books is like enough reason for me to just yap and yap and yap and yap and yap and yap. We Created You in Pairs book 1 follows Riyadh and Ilyana. She hits him with her car on his motorcycle. He almost died, fell in love. He literally fell in love. She almost killed him. He fell in love. My guy was like, I need her. I can't breathe. I need to marry this woman. Do I need to tell you more? No. Thank you. But like, seeing this first book, I was giggling and laughing so hard, it's not even funny. My sister had to calm me down. Reading this. And then seeing how Riyadh is just like, I need this woman. I don't want to be in a relationship with her because it's haram. But I need her. Like, what am I supposed to do? Something tragic happens in this book, had me sobbing up to the point where I can't damn breathe. I was like, this is like accurate representation of what I was when I was sobbing. Accurate representation. Tell me why I was yapping for 21 minutes and the thing stopped recording at 15 minutes. So now I have to like do this once again. I thought I had similarities with Ilyana here. Here, me and Ilyana are one. We both go through the same things, but in different causes. But we both feel the same thing, you know? You know when you feel the same thing as someone, but the causes are different, but you both feel the same thing? This is what I'm feeling with We Created You in Pairs. And just I love them. The 3rd book is coming out. Can't wait for my reread. I think this time next year, I'm gonna do a reread. Yeah, summer break, I'm gonna be rereading this. Did you guys see the book that I pulled out? But I'm gonna be pulling out a book. But yeah, I'm pulling out Imagine Me. I love this book so damn much. This is my favorite out of the whole Shadow Me series. Didn't think that it's gonna be my favorite. My favorite was Defy Me, solely because of the plot twist that was in that book that had me shocked the entire time reading the book. This one, however, had everything. Had me crying by the end, had me questioning myself. Do I want to finish this? Do I not want to finish this? Should I just stop here? And I don't know, maybe the finality of it, the closure, made me love this so much. I gave it 5 stars. I think I gave every book in the series 5 stars except for Shatter Me. Gave it 3 stars. Kenji in this book is the funniest and I love him so much. You guys need to read this. Not me recommending you the last book in the series. The plot twist in this book will baffle me, will shock me until I die. Tell me why I was listening to this book and I had an exam. I was gagged. My jaw was literally on the floor like I was going through something. Reading this book, my mental health was not okay. Regardless, my favorite of the series. We're moving to, is it my 8th book, Yellowface. This is my first ever literary fiction and my favorite literary fiction so far. Read two, I don't care. And R.F. Kuang's writing in this book is absolutely magical. Not in like, oh my god, magical and like whimsical and just like so fair. No. Magical in the way that she's able to like gaslight you into thinking that the bad person is not actually bad. That itself is insane. Okay? It's not like I didn't think that she's guilty. I was genuinely convinced that she's not that bad, you know? No, she stole it. And I was genuinely convinced that she's not bad. I did not hate her, and she's not completely in the wrong. That itself is crazy. Wow. I just want to read all of that, of course. So I may be giving them a chance. I don't know about the Papier trilogy because it has a book called The Burning God. I do not play with book when they have the word God. I take it so seriously because I do not play about my God. So if it has like multiple gods, if it has anything disrespectful to God, would not be reading that. So I have to do my research a little bit before reading it. Don't know about it. And one of my favorite books that I've read this year, like my absolute favorite, is We Hunt the Flame. I will talk about this book every time I have the chance to. I literally mean it. Zafira and Nasser will be always in my head. I love them so damn much. It is not funny how much I love them. And Zafira is the literal definition of a girl boss, independent woman. I would kill you if I wanted to. She's that type of woman. And we love that. And Nasser is like, you know, like, I would kill you. And he's like, I know. And I love that. He's that. He's literally just, he's the guy. He is the guy I fear. And the whole like concept of the book, the way that it has jinns and afarit in the book, I was shocked. He was like, I didn't see that coming, to be honest. And my last book is No Exit by Taylor Adams. The way that I was shaking in my boots reading the book, I will like remember the feeling that I felt while reading the book until I die, because I was genuinely shaking when I was reading the book. I couldn't stay still because I was so nervous, I was so anxious. I had to literally walk in a circle because I was so damn nervous. You find out who the kidnapper is early on in the book, but the rest of the book is just like her trying to survive and escape him because he kidnapped a child. Why wouldn't he kill her? So she's like, I need to run for my life and for the child's life. Like, we need to run. And it's like, so like, is she gonna die? She not gonna die? Because it's a thriller. Anyone could die and everyone could possibly die. So you don't know what's gonna happen. You think you know? Wrong, you don't. And I love when that happens to me. And so far, no thriller had made me feel the way that No Exit had me feel. And I will always remember this book and would always recommend it. So that's it for today's video. I actually had to shrink my favorites to 10, which is so bad, unfortunately. And before I end the video, I want you guys to tell me like what you want me to make for you, like things that you want me to do, like content that you guys want to watch. My goal is to reach 1,000 before the end of the year. I'm currently almost at 700. I want you guys to help me by sharing and commenting, liking the video. So this is the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.